The letter specifically states that due to the psychological and physical effects of HIV and the treatment, I was unable to perform the duties. I knew that was wrong. When I applied for the TSA position, it was a year-long process of going through interviews and for testing. And they had specifically outlined in the paperwork to my doctor of what the job entailed. And they asked her to sign off to assure them that I was qualified and capable, physically able to perform the duties of the job. And she felt wholeheartedly that I was capable of doing it and signed off on it. 19 years ago, when I found out that I was HIV positive, the nurse practitioner that told me, that had to break that news to me, gave me a life plan of 12 years. And she was extremely optimistic with the 12 years. It's been more than 12 years now. I'm like 7 years past that. And prior, I lived my life as if I had 12 years. Now I realize I'm going to live to be a lot older, so I need to do things in my life that will benefit me in the long run. One of them would be to have a job that I can perform, that I can do, that is going to offer me some sense of stability, as well as the ability to move up and advance my career. And the reason why I chose the TSA was because of my military background. I enrolled in the Air Force in 1984. And the reason why I enrolled, this was the time right after the Marines in Lebanon had been bombed, and I had that sense of patriotism. I got stationed in Bad Aibling, Germany, when I worked for the National Security Agency, and I was in the intelligence field. And I was in the Air Force until 1987. Being in the military at that time was before Don't Ask, Don't Tell, and you could not be gay and in the military, so living that double life was very difficult and very stressful, and I needed to be away from it. I did not think that there were options for me for anything in that career field that had to do with the military or the government or with having a security clearance just because of my being gay. The government has already spent a lot of money on me to train me for the military intelligence field that I was in. And this is my way of giving back to them. But I also think that it's important that this sets a precedence for other people that are in my same situation. And I think it also sends out a message that we are, although living with HIV, we are capable of long and fulfilling lives.